So what I'm working on is, I was kind of prepping to make a video on it, but I'm not 100% on it at all. So I can't really make one explaining it, but this is what I'm working on. I get the gist of a lot of things, like for instance, the mob needs to be mobile, meaning the difference between Neptune and say Sebastian, where Sebastian moves around and Neptune just stays in his throne room, right? So with an archer, when you shoot him from an adjacent room, you will always miss Neptune, but will always hit Sebastian. However, Sebastian will chase you around. Neptune will not, which is why you miss. Right? That's how they balanced it out, which I think like the most salient way to approach the problem, because otherwise I feel like you can abuse the fact that you can drag a mob out of its room into a room where it probably has less defenses, etc. Maybe there's a room prog, and because you drag him out, that room prog no longer affects you. Um, but I am working on archery. I've prepped a couple of archers to run certain things and see how that goes. The only obvious drawback from it is that for an archer to be useful, unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned anyway, you need many of them. It doesn't seem to be like a viable run character. Like, let's say, for example, a ranger, right? Like, I mean, not for example, but a ranger, which is what you use for archery. Although I suppose you can use barbarians too, but not really. Um, like, you could use the one, but there's a big discrepancy between arrow damages from the one you fletch to the ones that you can get out in the wild by like 20 average damage, which is quite a fair bit. But this is kind of what I'm working on right now, right? Like archery. I don't know much about it, but I am learning. I have certain theories about what I can do, uh, but it feels like it's always going to be a friend tanks and then you deal damage with the archers, right? I don't know. That's what I'm on. That's basically what I'm on.